Yo, what is good, fellas? I hope you guys are all having a great start to your Thursday morning. Most Feared Part 2 is officially on the clock. Before we hop in and talk about what you need to do before we get there, we do have a few quick small things we do need to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 15,000 subscribers. I woke up this morning and we are currently less than 300 subs away. So if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy daily Madden 26 Ultimate Team content, I feel like you already know what to do. Go down there, drop a like, 210 likes. In 24 hours will be a gift card giveaway for you guys over in my Discord. Now that we got that all out of the way, let's hop in and talk about what you need to do today before we get to Most Feared Part 2. The content will go live today at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. EA didn't say anything about a leaderboard campaign or anything along those lines, but they did mention a brand new event player. Take a look at all the cards over on MUT.GG here at the end of the video, but we do have a 90 speed JC Horn coming. Almost want to guarantee you guys that card will be selling for upwards of 2 million coins as soon as content goes live. If you are like myself and have not finished off King of the Undercity and claimed your flawless run token this week, I would lock in this morning up until 1:30 and try to claim that flawless run token. If you already have your flawless run token and you have not spent it, please wait until content goes live. Like I said, I see JC Horton selling for almost 2 million coins. The dude is going to be very good. He's going to be exclusive. He is an event player. Taysom Hill was really expensive, and he wasn't that good of a card. It's going to be very similar to the Unreal Moments promo, where these cards are going to be wanted, like they were with the Aaron Rodgers, the Noah Brown, the Antonio Cromartie, except JC Horton is probably the second best defensive back in the entire game, and the only way to get him is by exchanging your flawless run token. The mode is going to be very sweaty today. I'm not going to lie. There are going to be millions on millions of coins to be earned, so lock in, dial in, and if you have some time this morning and have not unlocked your flawless run token, then it might be time to do so. You guys do notice right now, it does say my lineup is currently not valid, and that actually is with some intent. If we click on over here to my actual team, you guys are going to see somebody is missing from my top 6. My item binder, you see him, he is no longer there. It is time to sell off your more expensive quarterbacks. Now, I sold off Jaden Daniels. I sold him for like 1.35 million coins yesterday. We have Lamar Jackson dropping. The only issue with the Lamar Jackson card, before we go and talk about what it's going to do to the market, he does not get Gunslinger, so I am going to have to switch up my offense a little bit. But the dude has 90 base speed. There's no way he's not the best quarterback in the entire game. I just don't quite frankly see it. And he's a champion. So if we click on over here to the quarterback market, you guys are already gonna see, for the most part at least, a lot of top tier quarterbacks have already taken a dip in price. Cam Newton is down to 2 million coins. Jaden Daniels is down to 1 million coins. Kurt Warner, I mean, that card isn't very good. Sam Darnold is cheap. Case Keenum is 175. Aaron Rodgers is 500k. Caleb Williams is under 1 million coins without having a redux. That just speaks volume on levels. And as we continue to click on down, you guys are going to see the quarterback market is an absolute shambles. The big one though, and I got a little bit lucky on when I flipped him, is going to be Jaden Daniels. I mean, he's already under 1 million coins. I could buy Jaden back today and profit like 300,000 coins. I'm going to try out Lamar. I'll probably go back to Jaden Daniels. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's the Commanders quarterback. Like, I can't not use Jaden Daniels on my Commanders theme team. But just off the pure fact that he is going to most likely be under 1 million coins from here on out because Lamar is most likely going to be better than him, it was just something I had to do. Now, Cam Newton is a different situation. Probably a little bit better than Jaden Daniels just on paper, but because that card was so hard to pull, there just aren't that many Cam Newtons in circulation. We do have this one right here if you guys want to spend your Mythical Collector Series Hollow Revamped LTD choice on Cam Newton. Be my guest. I don't like the idea of locking in a B&D quarterback for the exact reason on what we have dropping later today with Lamar Jackson. It just doesn't make sense to me because we get so many good quarterbacks consistently. But you guys can see the quarterback market has taken a major dip. That's not the only market that's going to take a dip or has already taken a dip. If we continue to click on down right here, there is something we talk about here on the channel a lot called the Part 1 to Part 2 market dip. And that is going to happen today. Now, you guys can see right here the Most Feared champions going for right around 450 to 500,000 coins for the Part 1 players. Right when content goes live, these cards might spike up a little bit because people want to buy them to quick sell for candy to go and claim a free B&D Lamar Jackson. It happened last night as soon as Lamar got revealed. Dude was selling for on average like 450 to like 475. I was like watching the stream and also checking the market a little bit because I had this card on my account. As soon as Lamar Jackson popped up on the screen, it looked like every single Most Feared champion was either selling for 450 and then they all just shot up to 500k. So I do expect that to happen when content goes live, but then the further and further away we get from release time, so 1:30 today, these cards, at least the part 1 ones, are going to steadily dip. Now, some of these players may go back up in price, like Randy Moss is the best one. He will probably stay right around 450,000 coins, but you can definitely buy a Moss for around 400,000 coins today. Some of the ones who are already cheap, like JOK, Sam Laporta will definitely get cheaper, Myles Garrett, these cards will be going for under 400,000 coins come either later today or tomorrow. If you guys want to capitalize on it, it's a good idea to sell these cards off. They will get cheaper, and you can buy them back today and make a little bit of coins. As for the rest of the market, I don't expect the rest of the market to get cheaper today. It's really just the most feared players. I might see 87s going up a little bit just because people want to build the sets, especially that Lamar Jackson set. So if you have some time this morning and you want to come over here and mess around with the 87 overall players, buy some for like 70,000 coins to roll back up for 90 to 110,000 coins right when content goes live. I don't blame you. A little bit more of a risky thing that I'm not gonna, spend too much time in, but if you can find me, hey, Charles Woodson right here did tank a ton, and this might not be a bad one to buy. 75,000 coins right here, like you definitely can flip, or in theory you should be able to flip this up for profit. If I was smart, I would have looked yesterday, but it is what it is. That's pretty much everything we got with the market. The part 1 to part 2 market dip is a thing. It is real, and be ready for it, fellas, because it is going to happen. Number, I guess, technically 3 before Most Feared goes live is going to be the candy store. Right when content goes live, everything in here is going to be refreshed. Now, it tells you in bright yellow when these packs are going to refresh. That happens to be today. I do recommend, and I do think the best way to spend your candy is by taking the free champion and selling the free champion on the auction block. I did this last week, and I sold a Randy Moss for like almost 600,000 coins. There definitely is a world today where you guys can save up to 51,000 training, probably by spending like 300 to 400,000 coins. And then as soon as this goes live, go and pick a Lamar Jackson and sell off the Lamar Jackson. That card is going to be really expensive right off rip. Would recommend you guys do that if you do have some extra coins laying around. We also do have the B&D one refreshing. This is going to have the new champions in it as well as the older ones. I bought this yesterday because I wanted to lock in a B&D Randy Moss. Obviously, I could have got him today technically, but in my eyes, I want to get as many free players as I can. And so buying this before it refreshes, I do think is the move. If you guys do log in and you have enough candy, I would pick whatever B&D champion you guys want to go with. And I do think Randy Moss is the best way to go about that. We do have the most feared upgrade tokens. These things don't expire. We are going to receive a new candy player. It's going to be Paris Campbell. It's a left tackle, just like Max Crosby. You upgrade via these tokens. If you want to get it, it's a free left tackle technically. All of these packs are also going to refresh. I really haven't messed around with these things too much. They're so boom or bust. Like the most feared packs of packs, I mean, you are either hitting something really, really good, or 40 Hail Mary packs is going to have you pulling 75 golds consistently. So it's very risky. I would recommend you guys take your players first and then move on to the packs, but be my guest, there really isn't necessarily a best way to spend your candy. Like when it comes to Zero Chill, in my opinion, the best way to spend your snowflakes is the presents. When it comes to Easter, the best way to spend your Easter egg candy or your carrots is on the eggs. When it comes to Most Feared and the special currency of Most Feared, I really don't have a best way to spend it. It really is what you want to do. Do you want to gamble up, or do you want to take your guaranteed coins with the champion? Done it on stream a little bit, but buying cheap training and then opening up this training reroll is a really solid way to not only make some coins, but also get some cheap candy. Anything 84, 87, or 90, I'm selling out of these rerolls, and then 82s, I'm quick selling for candy. It's been decent to me. It was really bad yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. I did like 400,000 coins and basically lost everything, but every other day I've done it, and it's been pretty decent. If you want to give it a go, it's not a bad idea. I would recommend that you guys don't do that before content goes live. I would wait until content goes live, just so you have the best chance to pull some of the better players. Over here in our Season 3 pass, Season 3 did officially go live yesterday. Do your dailies, do your weeklies. You may have already noticed there is no promo XP. That is because we have not technically had a promo go live during Season 3. When Most Feared goes live today, new promo XP will be going live. Knock that out. Make sure you guys have 2 Most Feared players in your lineup. It's one of the best ways to get your Season 3 field pass done. Gonna say it again though, do your run, do your league. The solo season tokens matter. It gives you a free champion, and the league and the run are a pretty solid way to make coins. you are able to purchase levels in your field pass, and I'm going to tell you guys to not do it. The only people that should be buying levels are people who are competing in MCS this weekend, which is a completely different conversation. The fact that EA is encouraging their top players to spend over $300 to purchase a premium field pass. We're not going to go into the conversation on that today, but I think it's so interesting. And it's definitely not the way to promote or just encourage your MCS players on something they should spend their money on. Regardless, you and me, we should not be buying levels in the field pass, and we need EA to be better, but at the end of the day, they are a business. We did receive the brand new Nike Rivalry promo. It's basically the exact same Rivalry promo, except EA turned it into a no money spent promo from an all money spent promo. As you guys progress through the Rivalry Field Pass, you guys are going to unlock a ton of these Rivalry jerseys. It's basically every single alternate jersey from the teams who are in the Rivalry promo. So if your team isn't in the Rivalry promo that the NFL set all the way back at the beginning of the season, unfortunately, you're not going to get any cool alternates. But let's say you're a Seattle Seahawks or a Miami Dolphins or Cardinals, Patriots fan, you're pretty much getting every single alternate jersey that your team has ever had. An Ultimate Team, which I do think is very, very cool. We do have the Rivalry Welcome Item Pack. As of right now, you only get to pick one of these players. I think the best one is Maxwell Harrison. Obviously, if one of these players fits your theme team over anything else. But when you do fully upgrade him, you upgrade him using the exact same season upgrade tokens you use on the season field pass players. For a non-theme team fit, Harrison is going to be the best. I mean, Gray Zabel is cool. CJ West is cool. They're honestly all very, very solid. Kyle Williams on a Patriots theme team is going to be money. I don't know who I'm going to pick necessarily for my team. I think Harrison's going to be the move, but right now he just doesn't fit on my theme team. I'm just going to let that one sit and we'll figure it out later down the line. For those wondering what the alternate jersey packs look like, I'm going to click through it pretty quick, and you guys are going to see a ton of alternate jerseys for the teams who are in the Rivalry promo. You can still get the Rivalry jerseys. I will say they are very, very bugged right now. I was running the Seahawks away Rivalry jerseys from this year, and I'm pretty sure they had me playing in these jerseys right here. So there might be these jerseys right here. Regardless, jerseys are a little bit bugged right now. I would assume they fixed the kinks on it a little bit later. Bidding is officially back in the auction house. That did go live today with Season 3. We also have the return of the Pumpkin Pass. I have seen some people say they are having issues with the Pumpkin Pass, where it says they have finished off all of their XP, which, like, maybe you did because you spent all of your candy. Objective says you're done, but if you click on over to the rewards, it doesn't say you're level 6. I don't have that issue. My candy tracked, but I have seen some people say they are having some issues with that. Speaking on issues, I know if you are a PC player, the new Madden patch absolutely cooked your game. I would assume that will be a priority for EA to fix. I know sets are so broken for people. You can't go into sets. You go into sets, you get immediately kicked out. I unfortunately do not know what to tell you. I hope EA gets that fixed at some point today. I would assume they are working on getting it fixed. Tristan McCollum did go live. If you have not received Tristan McCollum, do not worry. There is still 24 hours for you to get that card before you should be worried. The shapeshifters are going to shapeshift today when content does go live. The offensive one is going to switch into Cam Newton. He could not play quarterback. He can play any other offensive position. And the defensive one is going to switch into Dontari Poe. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be defensive tackle for the defense one. And then Cam Newton can probably play anywhere from you. I have John Riggins dropping today for my Commanders theme team, so I don't know if I necessarily need a running back, but I think Cam Newton at running back is going to be really fun again and definitely something I would consider looking at. Maybe wide receiver and maybe tight end. We did receive additional new strategy items yesterday as well with the content drop, and from what I have seen, at least yesterday, right now it is currently 6:13 in the morning. It is early, but a lot of these things are broken right now. Like, I received one by opening up the strategy item exchange set, and I'll show you guys that here in my catalog, but I do want to quickly click through. You guys are going to see, it isn't popping up, and it actually is showing up like these are right here, where it just says Ultimate Team on the card, but then says what it is underneath. I would assume these get fixed eventually, but if you guys are having strat item issues, do not worry. It is not just you. Another new detail EA switched up over the last few weeks that I didn't really realize is when it comes to building your theme team, if you guys want to view the chemistry detail, because you can no longer see like how the individual tiers break out. On Xbox, it's hitting the 3 lines right there. It also says on the very bottom, view chemistry detail. If you hit that, you can now see what your components are looking like for your theme team. You guys are going to see right there, I am tier 50 out of 50 on my Commander's theme team. I believe I'm 53 43 out of 50 because I took out Jaden Daniels and I took out T. Higgins for Randy Moss yesterday. A weird switch EA made the other day. I didn't know it was a thing, and I kind of thought they just pulled the feature completely until one of you guys on stream let me know, so shout out to you. Here's that strat item being broken that I was talking about. I'm pretty sure this is one for the offensive line, but I can't use it. It's not letting me use it. I'll have to wait and see when that works. When it comes to upgrading these strat items, because this is something you can do for the team affinity ones only, you add in the 5 training, and then if you go over here, it lets you pick one stat to upgrade besides speed for your theme team specific. I was doing medium accuracy for my quarterback because Jaden Daniels has 89 medium on my team. That boosted him up to 90. I don't know what I'm going to do now because, well, Jaden Daniels is no longer on my team. Probably something to do with coverages or maybe like power move or finesse move. I'll look into it a little bit later today. But this is something cool that EA added. I will say I'm seeing a lot of you guys have issues with this, so if it's broken for you, don't worry, it's broken for a lot of people. Over on MUT right now, for just a quick little scroll, you guys are going to see some brand new animations. Right there is the Team Diamond animation. Promo will probably be dropping during the middle of November. Every other year except last year, the Team Diamond promo is awesome. Last year, it was a money grab, so we'll have to wait and see how that actually plays out. Here's the new tribute animation. I would assume this tribute animation doesn't get used until after the NFL season. I don't think we see any more tributes going live. I don't think Zadarius Smith is getting one. You never know, but that is what the animation is going to look like. It was really funny. MUT tweeted out the Season 4 animation yesterday before Season 3 went live. We now know what the Season 4 animation is going to look like. I thought originally these were snowflakes, but it's like DNA markers. Last year's Season 3, I believe, maybe it was Season 4, maybe it would have been Season 2, was a season tied into like family members. So it could be something along those lines. Be on the lookout for that. We had like all of the McCaffreys. Shout out Luke McCaffrey. And the final thing new from MUT are the legends. We got Forrest Gregg and Leroy Glover. These champions will go live on Saturday. Still don't know who the LTD is going to be. Over on MUT.gg right now, and I'm not going to go through every single card. I'm just going to go through the highlights. Cam Chancellor LTD, the card is going to be a monster. We didn't talk about the safety market much. I do expect Brian Dawkins to get a little bit cheaper. If you want to sell off Brian Dawkins, I actually probably would. Cam Chancellor is debatably the best safety in the game. He might honestly be behind the free, fully maxed out Jesse Bates, but you only get that card if you bought the entire field pass. So that's not something the majority of us have, and Cam Chancellor is going to be very good. People are mad about this John Riggins card. I personally do not care. It's a commander. I am so unbelievably excited for this dude. We have been asking for him on stream for a minute now. Is he a fullback? Is he a running back? I mean, did EA watch him play? I don't know. I don't really care. He's coming home, and since he is a fullback, yeah, he's not going to be that expensive. I expect under 1 million coins today with good special offers. Here's Spencer Brown. The Buffalo Bills are getting their 6'8" offensive lineman. JC Horn is the event player. Going to be expensive. He's 6'1". We talked about this in the beginning of the video. He's going to be very good. He's going to be very expensive. Here's the Lamar. The only issue on this card, Burrow for MVP says it best. No gunslinger definitely hurts the Lamar card. I don't know what stack I'm going to use. I might go like Pocket Deadeye, QB Playmaker, something along those lines. This is going to be a very good card, though. 90 speed Lamar Jackson QB runs just got a lot better. Here's the Candy Store Paris Johnson. He looks pretty good. It's a free offensive lineman. Quinton Mitchell, 6 feet tall, 89 speed. I mean, I would rather JC Horn, but again, he's going to cost so many more coins. Bobby Wagner is absolutely terrible. EA cooked this card, even on a Commander's theme team. I don't think he is going to play for me. I will buy him to get the chemistries, but like, yeah, thank you EA for cooking Bobby. And then Garrett Wilson, 89 speed, significantly worse than Randy Moss. Cool drop, definitely carried by Lamar Jackson. Like the other champions besides Lamar aren't anything too special, but since Lamar is so good that like it's fine. LTDs are cool. JC Horn is a very good event player reward. As for the heroes, I haven't looked too in-depth in them, but I would assume there are some budget beasts in here, like Greg Newsome looks pretty solid. Calvin Austin is 88 speed. I do know there is Eric Stokes. Raiders theme teamers are always getting blessed. He has 89 base speed. So are Raiders theme teamers actually using him? Probably not, unless you are running the budget version of the best theme team in the game. That's it, boys. This is going to be everything we got this morning. I have no idea how long this video is, but it feels like I have been yapping for a minute. I love you guys. As always, you made it this far. Go on there, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Again, less than 300 subs from 15K. So let's get there. And get on there and comment down a most feared emoji to let me know you guys made it this far in the video. I love you guys as always. And until later, peace. Have a good one, fellas. I love you guys.